All right, so now to get into my NFL top five and worst five rankings after week 16. So this was a big one. At number one, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are 12-3. The Seahawks pulled off a miraculous win, a tough battle against the Los Angeles Rams. This is another game where it was two teams, division rivals, going back and forth. Honestly, for majority of the game, the Rams look like the better team. But for the sake of this ranking today, I'm going to give Seattle the nod and say they earned it. They deserve to move up a notch. Now, with that being said, at number two, I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are 11-4. And I know people will say, well, they just lost. It's like, yes, they just lost, but they lost to another top team that they dominated for majority of the game. And on top of that, they didn't have one of their best receivers. Right now, I still feel like they're one of the most complete teams in the league. At number three, I'm going with the New England Patriots. Patriots are 12-3. They had a huge win this week against the Baltimore Ravens. Definitely Drake May stepped up, had some crucial plays down the stretch, especially on fourth down. Stephon Diggs went off, and New England is really showing some people just how dangerous they could be come playoff time. At number four, I'm going with the Houston Texans. The Texans are 10-5. Now, the Texans I did have at number two last week. I had to knock them down. Even though they still pulled off the win, it wasn't as impressive as I expected it to be. Nonetheless, they got the job done. CJ Stroud was able to lead his team to score enough points to get the win. And at the end of the day, that's all that's important. Then at number five, their first time back in the top five in a long time, I got to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are 11-4. Like I mentioned earlier in my picks, they had a huge upset win on the road against Denver, who was previously a top five team that I was talking about. Denver fans are saying I was being disrespectful, not putting them in this top five. And then they play another top five team and they lose. So, it all ends up working out, right? In terms of Jacksonville, like I said, I think in the last month, you could argue that Trevor Lawrence has been playing as the best quarterback in the league. This is crucial as they go into playoff time.